Title: The Finished Work of Jesus Christ. Text: John 19:30, Hebrews 10:10 to 14, Colossians 2:13 to 15. Introduction. At the center of the gospel stands not what man must do, but what has already been accomplished. The work of Jesus Christ is not partial, progressive, or dependent upon human effort for completion. It is a finished work, perfect, complete, and eternally effective. When Jesus cried, "It is finished," he declared the full accomplishment of redemption, reconciliation, and righteousness. This message explores the nature, scope, and power of that finished work. 1. The completion of redemption. When Jesus spoke the words, "It is finished," he was not expressing defeat, but declaring victory. The term carries the meaning of something brought to full completion, nothing lacking, nothing left undone. The sacrificial system, with its repeated offerings, pointed forward to a single, sufficient sacrifice. That sacrifice was not temporary, but eternal in its effect. Where countless offerings could never fully remove sin, one offering accomplished it entirely. Hebrews declares that by one offering, he has perfected forever those who are sanctified. This speaks of a decisive act, not an ongoing process dependent on repeated rituals or human striving. 2. The removal of sin's barrier. Colossians 2:13 to 14 describes a complete cancellation of the record that stood against humanity. Every charge, every debt, every accusation nailed to the cross. Sin was not merely covered, it was taken away. The barrier that once separated man from God was removed entirely. This was not a provisional forgiveness that requires continual renewal, but a decisive act that fully reconciled. The cross did not make forgiveness possible, it secured it. 3. The end of the old order. The work of Jesus marked a transition from shadow to substance. The old covenant system, with its laws, sacrifices, and temple ordinances, reached its fulfillment and conclusion in him. What was once external and repeated became internal and complete. The need for continual offerings ceased because the perfect offering had come. The tearing of the veil signified not just access, but the end of a system that depended on distance between God and man. Now, there is nearness, permanent and unbroken. 4. The establishment of righteousness. Righteousness is not something gradually achieved, it is something granted. Through the work of Jesus Christ, righteousness is established as a gift, not a goal. This righteousness is not based on human performance, but on his finished work. It is complete, lacking nothing, and not subject to fluctuation. To be made righteous is to stand fully accepted, not proved or conditionally received. 5. The defeat of every opposing power. Colossians 2:15 declares that principalities and powers were disarmed and openly triumphed over through the cross. Every force that once held authority through accusation, condemnation, or fear has been rendered powerless. The victory is not future, it has already been accomplished. The cross was not only a place of sacrifice, but a place of triumph. 6. The perfection of the believer's standing. Hebrews 10 emphasizes a profound truth. Those who are sanctified have been perfected forever. This speaks of a complete and enduring reality. Perfection here is not about human behavior, but about standing before God. It is not temporary or conditional, it is eternal. The believer does not move in and out of acceptance, but stands continually in what Christ has accomplished. Conclusion. The work of Jesus Christ is complete. Nothing can be added to it, and nothing needs to be taken from it. It is not sustained by human effort, nor is it weakened by human failure. From redemption to righteousness, from forgiveness to victory, every aspect of salvation has been fully accomplished. "It is finished" is not merely a statement of the past. It is a declaration that defines the present and secures the future. The cross stands as the eternal testimony that the work has been done, and it has been done perfectly.